Dodgers this week?
No, sir.
This is our bullpen. They need help.
They need help. They don't want me. I've thrown my last innings years ago.
How has the defense progressed since the beginning of camp?
I think we've made tremendous strides. We've got a lot of situation defenses in. We've practiced all different areas of the field. We're moving ahead. We've had some injuries. I'm sure I'd like to have some of the younger guys here. They haven't been able to participate, but it's just getting the other guys a lot of work. So I've been really pleased with how we're progressing as of today. You know, we've still got, obviously in spring, a lot of work to do, but we've covered a lot of different situations and understand them better than we probably did at this time last season.
How do you assess that Mike linebacker competition right now?
Pretty darn good, isn't it? I mean, there's some good competition going. That's the one spot where everybody stayed healthy, so we haven't had to mix and match people. And I think Coach White's done a great job of trying to get the other guys, not just moving guys around on the outside just so we can get the reps and we intermix it with some nickel, but that inside, that's some really good competition. We want to be fair to everybody, so we haven't made them play two different positions. They've just played one, and it does cause a little bit of complexities of practice because we're trying to get those three guys working and trying to match it up with all the different situations. But we told them everybody get a fair shot, and they're battling it out in there. So that's always what's healthy.
Is that a position where you want to have it, locked down earlier rather than later in terms of figuring out who's going to be the starting guy?
It doesn't bother me. I think the competition's healthy for us. I think it keeps everybody working hard, and unless you got a guy that's the clear-cut guy, let's just let him fight it out. And I think it's a very positive thing, especially in the spring.
With the depth we have, are you looking at this team as a possibility to where you feel very comfortable with the number two?
Well, I think that, obviously there's a couple areas where we don't have as much depth as some areas. As you can see, we're trying to, obviously the spring's a great time to develop depth. We're doing that by the way Coach Morris sets up practice in that regard for us to get the matchups that we want to get and evaluate our players accordingly. So I think that there's still a couple areas where, we're doubling up a couple players. We're asking them to learn too, just to cover our bases in case we do have some injuries. We'll be able to, handle. We have asked some guys, even though they might not get physical reps in meeting rooms. Tomorrow's another day we'll do it where they'll have to get some really good mental reps to pay attention to, because I know Coach Angus McClure. Angus always makes some great different positions and do different gradings for different players just to keep them on their toes mentally.
Most of these double players, guys on
older guys. Older guys. We never asked a younger guy. They have enough UFOs without us adding that to the list.
What have you seen from Julio Wadui this spring?
Once again, Julio, he's playing safety, he's playing corner, he's playing a lot of different spots. Coach Martin's trying to get as much versatility as he can in case there something happens, we can mix and match. So what you see out there is some guys that aren't, obviously, they haven't had as many reps in one position as another, but we're making them learn it. So you'll see a couple of busts out there. That's all through the learning process. They do have some experience in case we get in a situation where it does happen, especially on the road. Okay, it can happen fast. So we're just covering ourselves. And when you don't have some of your corners, Marcus is in practice at Fabo, so we're having to ask the guys to play safety and corner.
Might be a dumb question, but
there are no dumb questions. Remember that.
With the change of the defense, does that make that kind of being able to get a guy to play two positions easier by virtue of the alignment
of the offense? You mean?
Yeah.
No, it's going to be similar no matter what we play. I mean, there's a lot of different things because of the motions that occur during the practices that they've got different assignments and change of assignments. There's a lot of calls that they're making now. A lot of times because Wadu, especially Wadu's a safety, he understands the calls, but he has to physically do the technique at corner.